Okay, we're gonna do some real world stuff today. I'm about 25 steps from that target. I don't ever want to shoot a deer that far. Could I? Probably, but I don't want to. I want them at 10 steps, 5 steps. But this is my home range. In between rain today, came out to shoot this bow. So let's take a walk. I will set a tree stand up here, probably up there. Ladder to shoot out of to practice. But from 25 steps on in, and I want them closer, but I wanted to show you this. All right, my trusty dusty deer. It doesn't last long, shooting broadheads, but that's my group. One flyer in there. That's my group. I don't know if you can see that. Good grief. All right, I don't know, 10 steps, 15, 20 steps, and then the flyer off to the right is 25 steps, which I don't ever shoot that far. You know, it's off to the right, but the up and down is right on. So, something I wanted to show you. Look at my bow. This is a Hoyt Pro Medalist Hunter. See the green glass? Earl made these bows in St. Louis, Missouri. This bow was probably, it's a 5 PMH, which is, I think, the last series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PMH. On model number, serial number. Probably 1970-ish, somewhere in there. But the thing still shoots, and I want you to see this. You see that? Hopefully it's showing. That's one single pin. I'm going to shoot a pin this year. You look at the group. Look at that. Pretty damn good. But the reason for this, what I wanted to share was, before I came out here, I had the TV on, whatever hunting channel it was. It just comes upon my package. I quit subscribing to that stuff years ago. But some fool, I think it was Western Extreme, was the name of the show. This guy, you know, like a 30-inch compound bow, hunting mule deer in Oregon somewhere. Well, anyway, and he admitted it just sky launched an arrow at this little mule deer buck, and it was probably, I think he said it was 54 yards. He didn't even have a pin. He had a 20-yard pin. He just guessed, held high, and he got lucky is what happened. But how does that show any respect to a living animal? Really? I mean, 54 yards. I want these deer close. Now, granted, I hunt 99% of the time with traditional bows, typically recurves now. But I just don't understand that. These bastards are going to ruin bow hunting. A single pin, and to admit that on television, a single pin, I had a 20-yard pin, I just held high. My God. You know, I'll tell you something, the truth. This is my, another reason for that single pin on that bow. This is my 30th year. This would be the 30th time that I bought archery tags in Missouri. Started in 1987. Well, one of the factors is, of course, shooting instinctively. Okay, sure, but close in. I can't see anymore. Can't see like I used to. You know, pick a spot, pick a single hair. Maybe I just can't see, or it's my focus. But out past about 15 steps, I just can't see. So to do this ethically, which I will, all back to my story. 30 years, I have never, not one time, have I wounded a deer and not recovered them. Not one time. And I hope I never do. I understand it happens. You know what, if that deer's not close enough, whatever game animal, bears, black bears, I've been on some, oh my God, some tragic bear attempted recoveries. Never for me, because you don't shoot that animal unless you get a double lung. But point is about these deer, I've never shot a deer and not recovered it. And I'm not going to. So if that deer's not close enough or not angled, broadside, or quartering perfectly, guess what? They walk. I do this right. Well, right in my opinion. But it's about the challenge. that being said, 30 years this year, 2017, 30 years. I have a couple goals. One is to kill a deer with this awesome Hoyt recurve bow that's probably 1970-ish, maybe a year earlier. I don't know, honestly. I can't find out. But for that, I'll tell the whole story. When I was a kid, my dad was Earl Hoyt's general manager at Hoyt Archery, Natural Bridge Road, St. Louis. So my dad got me started in bow hunting. And so was my dad general manager when this bow was made? I don't know. Dad worked down there for Earl 72 maybe, 71, 2, 3, somewhere in there for a few years. And then he went to work for Browning, by the way. But 2 goals. One, to kill a deer with this awesome Hoyt Pro Medalist, which I should be able to get done. I want them close. And then in celebration of my 30th year, I killed the first deer I ever killed in my life. Matter of fact, the first archery killed deer in my family. 1989, I think. It took 2 years for me to get a deer killed. Listen, 30 years ago, there were not deer. Like now, if you go out and don't see deer, you're thinking, what in the world? Back then, if you saw deer, you got home before cell phones. You made it home, you called all your buddies. I saw deer. It was a big deal. Well, anyway, I killed my first deer with a Darton compound bow. And I found one in good shape. And I'm going to attempt to kill a deer with that Darton 400 MX bow this year with a compound, finger release compound. Oh, for that matter, if there's a trigger involved, whether it's a cross gun or a release, it's not archery. My opinion, but I'm right. If there's a trigger involved in any way, it's not archery. So, but guys, I don't care what a guy hunts with. If it's a compound bow, fine. Good for you. But in my personal opinion, if there's a trigger involved, it's not archery. But do it ethically. And these animals deserve better than what I saw today on that Western Extreme, I think. My God. These shitheads are going to ruin archery. Oh, for that matter, Missouri last year was the first year they ever allowed string guns, crossbows, in archery season. Has nothing to do with archery. And already last year, these are the official conservation numbers, 30% of the deer, archery deer harvest, 30% was crossbows. Well, you know, I know I'm a dying breed. I actually own a compound that is long enough to shoot fingers. But I'm not trying to rant. This is just the way I do it. Look at turkeys. See the turkey? See him? Did you see the turkey? Hope it was home. Yeah, somebody was digging holes, weren't you? Oh, I'm gonna have to hose you down before mommy gets home. Oh my gosh, that's all right. You're outside, girl. You gonna help Dad recover deer? Yes, you are. And you're gonna help Daddy skin them. We're gonna process. Yeah, of course, turkey went right behind my trash pile up there. That's the only thing left. This is a brand new place. Bought this in January. And that's the only thing left that I have to do, cleanup wise. I made it a long way. Anyway, sorry to ramble. Baby and I were out here shooting Daddy's bow. What a blessing. Thanks, everybody.